Adam, after Saturday, here we are at Sittingbourne. How is everyone?
Yeah, I think mood in the camp's quite good. Obviously after Tuesday's win as well. So ready for what's going to be a very difficult game.
Yeah, well, we've already played them once this season. That was really tight, wasn't it? We were a little bit worried with the weather last week that the pitch was going to be difficult, but it looks really playable today.
Yeah, pitch is really good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit soft, but in comparison to what we thought it would be, I think it's a really good service, and it's a potential issue taken away from the game.
Good.
In terms of blaming the pitch or anything.
Yeah, well, we try not to do that.
No.
Don't we? Yeah. And team news today?
Same team that started against Burgess Hill, but now we're coming in for Lamray.
Oh, okay. No injury problems. Everybody's fit.
No, everyone's getting back there. Danny's obviously groin is still causing a little bit of concern, so we're just being extra careful in terms of that. But now everyone's ready. Those players that haven't been started obviously benefit from the minutes on Tuesday. So in terms of the squad, probably as fit as we're going to be.
Good stuff. Well, very best of luck today.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, thank you. Kevin, really disappointing 1-0 defeat today. What did you make of it?
I'm not angry about it in the sense of I thought there was effort. It wasn't that there was a lack of effort. I just thought that, and I'm not bitter about it in the sense of I felt that they probably deserved to win the game. Obviously, there's aspects of our play. I just thought they was better. They was more threatening than us. And it's not to say that we were awful today. We didn't play an attractive style of football today. I don't really think they did, but they were just better at what the game required today than us, really.
They seemed a lot sort of more physical than us. Our team's quite a small team, and they seem to sort of bully us a little bit. Is that a fair comment?
I didn't feel that personally. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I can see why somebody may have thought that, but they put us under pressure in our box, and I thought we was first to the ball a lot of the time. And look, Burgess Hill were quite physical. They were quite a big team, and I thought we stood up to that challenge. I think there was areas of the pitch where they were stronger physically. So yeah, it's like I say, I'm generally angry if we haven't put in effort levels as players. I don't think it was a case of that. I thought we haven't had many games like that really this season, so it was something new for us. And yeah, we weren't as good as them at it really.
No, and Vance looked quite isolated at times up front. Was there any suggestion of sort of changing the system at all, or are you happy to sort of stick with that?
I think you can change systems, but you're trying to solve something for the players that maybe, like it's the same system we played in other games and done quite well at, so they've just got to do it better.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? Change a system and hope that it solves it. Changing the system doesn't make people pass the ball better necessarily or hold the ball up better. Vance is by his own a bit, and in the first half, one of the reasons he was isolated is he didn't protect the ball well enough. It kept coming back. If he retains the ball, then people can get closer to him, and that's not just a Vance thing. There's other areas, but I'm obviously answering the question about that. Yeah, it was interesting game. We've not had many like this, so we need to obviously learn from this. But all credit to Sittingbourne. I thought that was good. I thought they'll do really well this season. They're a really strong team. We said before the game, this was always going to be a different game to when we played them in the cup. In the cup, it was different for all manner of reasons. But no, look, they've got a really strong squad and they're really aspirational, which they're clear about. So they'll do well this season.
And then looking for some bright sparks out of a depressing afternoon from us. When Kimani came on, it seemed to sort of spark. I mean, obviously we were looking for an equaliser, but he seemed to make a bit of a difference.
Yeah, look, he's that sort of player. But then we've got other players like that. Danny, Vance, Lamray can do that. A number of others. but it's whether people do it when they start as well.
Yeah.
You know, like I think you can come on as a sub sometimes when you're losing 1-0 and it's lower stakes, and I'm not taking credit away from him. It's just sort of circumstantial. The game's a little bit open more. We're throwing things at it. We didn't threaten their goal enough. We had 2 efforts on target today, which is just, you're unlikely to win a game of football with just 2 efforts on target. And we've had other games where we've had loads of efforts on target and not really punished teams. So look, we go away and reflect on it. But like I say, as a manager, I'm not going to stand here and rant about bits and pieces. Yeah. Look, there's been games this season, I think, Phoenix and East Grinstead, where we were really disappointed because we didn't feel the team had any character on those days. Certainly not East Grinstead. Obviously, Phoenix a little bit more so at some point in the game, but it was frustrating there. Today isn't one of those days where I'm questioning character. It's just not quite as good as the opposition at what the game required.
Oh well, we've got Sheppey next Saturday, so it doesn't get any easier.
No.
I mean, that's going to be a big game. They will have a lot of supporters at the Homelands. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of supporters there. What do you need to do before then, do you think?
Yeah, I think the difficulty is if we I think Sheppey next week's a very different game to this today. So if we overanalyse this game in preparation for Sheppey's more about what we've done well in previous games. That's going to be more of a free-flowing game, I think, next week. Obviously, because of the surface and things like that. They're a really good team, and they've had a lot of form, haven't they, in the cup and bits and pieces like that. So it's a game we look forward to. I don't think it'd be unrealistic to go through a league season thinking that you are going to win every game, and we run a few on the bounce now and we had a little bit of momentum. What we've got to make sure is it's not the opposite, and then we lose again, and then that continues and becomes a little bit of a habit. So yeah, we'll reflect on things. We're not going to change a whole host of things just because of that result. And like I say, rather than problem solving things for the players, sometimes they know how we want them to play. It's just got to be executed a little bit better.
Yeah, okay. Well, best of luck. Sorry, very sorry about how today went, obviously, and best of luck for next week. And thanks for talking to us afterwards.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.